My precious child, pause for just a moment. Let the noise around you fade. This isn't just another ordinary day. I've been waiting to speak to you here, in this exact place where you're sitting. Breathe in my peace. Feel my grace settle over your weary heart like a warm embrace. You're deeply loved, beyond anything you can imagine. That restlessness you've been carrying, that sense something is shifting, that's not anxiety. That's my spirit stirring the waters of your destiny. You didn't stumble here by chance. Every click, every scroll, every quiet prayer you whispered in the dark, I heard them all. This moment was arranged long before you took your first breath. I know you've been searching, wondering if true love is real, if someone exists who will cherish every part of your soul. Beloved, I haven't forgotten you. I've been weaving a story so beautiful, so perfectly timed, it will leave you breathless. The one I've chosen for you, they're already praying for you too. 31. Click, like if you're claiming covenant love. You've imagined how they'd look, how they'd speak, how they'd arrive in your life. But my plans are wilder than your dreams. I'm not bringing you who you expect. I'm bringing you who I ordained. Someone whose spirit recognizes yours across time and space. Someone whose love will feel like coming home. That sudden ending that left you confused, the door that closed without warning, that was me protecting your heart. I couldn't let counterfeit love steal the sacred place reserved for your divine counterpart. Every tear you cried cleared the path for what's coming. Lean in close now. Hear this heavenly whisper. The one I created for you is real. They walk this earth right now, carrying my purpose within them. And in my perfect timing, sooner than you think, our stories will collide. This isn't a fairy tale. This is holy design. Let your shoulders relax. Stop straining to see the future. I'm already there, preparing every detail. That gentle nudge to watch this, that was me leading you. That flutter in your spirit as you read these words, that's my confirmation. You are seen. You are chosen. You are not alone. The enemy whispered you missed your chance, that love passed you by. Lies. Every not yet was my mercy. Every no saved you from settling. Your story wasn't delayed. It was being preserved for its appointed moment. Like ripe fruit picked too soon loses its sweetness, I wouldn't let your love be wasted. I see you clutching old hurts like shattered glass. Let them go now. My healing flows where you release the past. The one I send won't fear your scars. They'll kiss them and call you holy. They won't just love you in spite of your journey. They'll love you because of it. Your brokenness will become your bond. 33. Type 555 for healing through love release. This isn't about chance or luck. It's about covenant. I've engraved your name on their heart, and theirs on yours, long before the stars sang together. When your eyes meet, something eternal will awaken, a knowing deeper than words. You'll recognize each other not by appearances, but by the resonance of spirits shaped by my hands. Don't rush ahead. Rest here in this promise. Your faith is the key that unlocks heaven's movement. Angels are already at work, aligning hearts, shifting circumstances, clearing obstacles you can't even see. Your yes to trust me now releases miracles in the unseen realm. I know waiting feels like an ache, but every sunrise brings you closer. While you sleep, I'm awakening purpose in them. While they doubt, I'm reminding them of you. When the time is full, when your hearts are ready, nothing in heaven or earth will hold them back from finding you. So lift your head, my warrior of love. The season of hiddenness is ending. What I'm about to do will leave you speechless. That longing in your chest, that's the echo of their footsteps drawing near. Walk in bold expectation. Your divine appointment is already on the calendar of eternity. And when they stand before you, when heaven's masterpiece unfolds, you'll understand. Every tear, every prayer, every lonely night was worth it. For this 34th, share with a future covenant keeper. Love won't just fill your arms, it will ignite your destiny. This is my gift to you. Receive it with joy. My precious heart, come closer. Let me wipe the tears you've hidden even from yourself. That sudden ending that shattered you, that silence where love used to be, I was there. Not as a distant observer, but as the architect dismantling a cage you didn't know trapped you. You thought it was rejection. I called it rescue. Feel this truth deep in your spirit. I didn't allow that separation. I orchestrated it. Why? Because what I prepared for you is too sacred, too explosive with destiny, to coexist with what was merely good enough. You were settling for a flickering candle when I carved the sun for you. Remember how you begged me to fix that relationship. How you wept, promising to try harder, to be quieter, to shrink yourself smaller. Oh, child, that prayer terrified me. I tore that door off its hinges to save you from a love that demanded you disappear. True love, it will revel in the wildfire of who I made you to be. You've replayed those last words 1,000 times. Was I not enough? Did I ruin it? Listen to my roar over that lie. You were too much light for shadows, too much purpose for small dreams, too much me and you for a counterfeit to survive. That collapse wasn't your failure. It was my earthquake making room for a palace. Subscribe for real-time alignment updates. I see you tracing old scars in the dark, that name that still catches in your throat. I've been healing them with liquid gold, not to erase the pain, but to transform it into proof. One day, your divine one will kiss those scars and whisper, "Thank you, God, for every storm that brought you to me." You don't understand yet why they walked away so coldly. Let me show you I froze their heart, not from cruelty, from mercy. If they'd loved you half-heartedly for 50 years, it would have murdered your destiny. So I made them leave before their indecision could poison your roots. You keep staring at the empty space they left. But turn your eyes here. See what I've been building in the ruins? While you mourned what was stolen, I planted gardens in the cracks. Where rejection left you hollow, I poured liquid courage. Where abandonment screamed unwanted, I carved a throne with your name on it. That loneliness that crushes your chest at 3 a.m., that's not absence. That's holy anticipation. Like the ache in a seed moments before it explodes through dark soil, what you feel isn't emptiness. It's the shape of a coming miracle pressing against the walls of now. You've asked why I didn't warn you, why the end came like a thief. Beloved, if you'd seen the glorious chain reaction their exit would ignite, you'd have thrown them a celebration feast. Every tear became a cleansing rain for the soil where your forever will grow. 45. Super chat to propel this delivery mission. Now look beyond the ruins. See the one I've been preparing while you wept? They weren't idle while you bled. In their own hidden place, I was breaking chains off them too. Teaching their hands to hold sacred things. Their voice to speak life over your deepest fears. You think you missed them? That they passed you by unnoticed? Number, I deliberately veiled your eyes. Because if you'd recognized them then, in your hunger for love, you'd have grabbed a shadow and called it substance. But now, when our timing erupts? You'll know, not with logic, with lightning in your spirit. Every delay was divine synchronicity. They needed time to surrender their brokenness to me. You needed seasons to stop confusing trauma bonds for love. Now, right now, as you breathe this truth, our timelines are clicking into place like stars aligning. Lift your eyes from the ground. That chapter wasn't your tragedy. It was your training ground. You learned to spot wolves in sheep's clothing, to hear my whisper over love-bombing lies, to value covenant over chemistry. Those lessons, they're the armor that will protect your sacred union. So when the enemy hisses, "God took your love away," laugh. Then correct him. No, he exchanged temporary for eternal. He traded pebbles for diamonds. He ripped open the cage and set a queen free. Your separation was never punishment. It was my wild, furious love making way for your divine beginning. 46. Join membership for arrival preparation. 48. Type 111 if your spirit feels them coming. My beloved, lean into my embrace tonight. That name that keeps echoing in your quiet moments, that face flickering through your dreams like a half-remembered song. It's not your imagination. I'm awakening your spirit to recognize what your eyes haven't yet seen. What feels like déjà vu is actually heaven's preview, a sacred echo of the connection I've woven between your soul and theirs since before time began. You've been asking for signs, watching for feathers, numbers, sudden breezes, but the greatest sign is already within you. That unexplainable knowing when you pray about them. Like a tuning fork, humming when it finds its matching frequency. You don't need to strain anymore. My spirit is speaking in the language your spirit understands best. Resonance. Remember that dream last week? Where you felt safe? Where hands held yours without demanding anything? Where laughter came easy and the air tasted like forgiveness? That wasn't fantasy. That was me letting your spirit touch the substance of what's coming. I painted that piece on the canvas of your sleep so you'd recognize it when it walks into your waking world. I know you're afraid to trust this. The enemy has mocked your discernment before, whispering, "Foolish one, chasing feelings." But this isn't fleeting emotion. This is eternal alignment. When you feel that sudden warmth spreading through your chest as you worship, or that inexplicable joy bubbling up while you wash dishes, that's your spirit recognizing their spirit moving closer in the unseen realm. We're dancing closer, child. Can you feel the rhythm changing? Throw away the world's checklist. This won't look like the intense butterfly stomach infatuation you've known. Those flames always burned out. What I'm bringing you is deeper than adrenaline. It's the profound calm of two rivers merging into one flow. You'll stand beside them and breathe easier, as if you've finally come home after a lifetime of wandering. That's your confirmation. Not fireworks. Foundation. 18. Click like if heaven dismantled your cage. And those scars you hide, the ones you fear will scare love away. Listen closely. The one I've shaped for you has been praying over those wounds by name for years. When they trace those healed over places with reverence, not pity, you'll understand. Your brokenness is a language only their soul knows how to speak. They won't just accept your past, they'll honor it as holy ground where my redemption bled gold into your cracks. When confusion comes, when the enemy shouts, "But what if?" Come back to this anchor. Does it bring my peace? Not the absence of questions, but the presence of assurance deeper than answers. Like a child resting on their father's shoulders in a storm, still seeing rain, yet utterly unshaken. That's the peace I've promised. That's how you'll know. I see you searching faces in crowds, wondering, is it them? Stop straining. I'll make it undeniable. One day soon, you'll lock eyes across a room and something ancient will click into place. Not because of their smile or style, but because your spirits will snap into alignment like magnets finding their pole. You'll feel it in your bones. Oh, there you are. I've known you forever. Until then, cherish the whispers. That song that plays 3 times in one day, carrying a lyric that cracks your heart open. That's me serenading you both with the same melody. That Bible verse that leaps off the page, glowing with sudden new meaning. That's our love story unfolding in real time. These aren't coincidences. They're covenant breadcrumbs leading you home. 14. Type 111 for your new sacred space. Release the pressure to figure it out. Your mind isn't meant to decrypt this. Your spirit is designed to recognize it, like an eagle knows to ride thermals or a rose knows to turn toward dawn. You were created to navigate this by my inner compass. Trust the quiet nudges, the holy pauses, the sudden certainty that floods you when you stop trying to know. And when fear hisses, you'll miss them. Laugh. My divine timing is perfect. I've orchestrated celestial collisions since before stars had names. Do you think I'd bring your souls across millennia only to fumble the introduction? You'll recognize them. They'll recognize you. And when you do, every heartbreak will suddenly make cosmic sense. This recognition won't be loud. It'll be profound, like 2 notes harmonizing after years of dissonance, like puzzle pieces clicking, like finally remembering a word that's been dancing on your tongue. Oh, it's you. It's always been you. So tonight, as you lie down, place your hand over your heart. Feel that steady, strong rhythm. That's the drumbeat of a promise I'm keeping. Rest now, my warrior of love. While you sleep, I'm weaving your spirits closer across the veil. Dreams aren't escapes. They're rehearsals for your awakening. Wake up expectant. Every dawn brings them nearer. And when they arrive, you won't need to ask me for confirmation. Your spirit will sigh, yes, this is the peace that passes understanding. And your forever will begin. 15. Super chat to fuel this liberation ministry. My chosen one, kneel close to me now. This isn't about finding a lover. This is destiny converging. What I'm bringing you isn't a fleeting romance. It's a covenant carved in the bedrock of my own faithfulness. You won't fall into this love. You'll ascend into it, like a mountain peak piercing clouds to meet the dawn. Breathe that truth. You're not waiting for a person. You're stepping into a calling. That tender heart of yours, the one they called too sensitive, too deep, too much. I shaped it that way on purpose. Your depth isn't a flaw, it's the well from which you'll draw living water for dry lands. The one I send won't ask you to shrink. They'll cup their hands around your flame and whisper, "Burn brighter, beloved. The world needs your light." You've wept over abandonment, felt the ghost of old wounds whisper, "You'll be left again." Listen to my thunder over that lie. This one will stay, not because they're perfect, but because their spirit recognizes your soul as holy ground. Their consistency will be your healing. Every "I'm here," every kept promise, every steady hand in your storm will feel like balm over scars you thought would never close. While you ached alone at midnight, they were praying for you. Yes, you by name. Over your fears, your dreams, the secret longings you buried even from yourself, they whispered, "God, prepare her, guard him, bring us home." Your tears watered the very ground where your covenant will bloom. 20. Type Amen to release what heaven removed. This isn't about filling a void in your heart. It's about igniting a furnace of purpose. Together you'll do what neither could alone. Shatter chains, birth hope, turn wastelands into gardens. The enemy fears your union not because it's sweet, but because it's strategic. You carry pieces of my kingdom that only lock together in each other's presence. Throw away the world's timeline. You didn't fall behind. I was preserving you. Like vintage wine saved for a king's feast, or a sword forged in secret for a decisive battle, your love had to wait for its kairos moment. Every delay poured iron into your trust, wisdom into your discernment, fire into your faith. When insecurity hisses, "What if you ruin this?" Laugh with heaven. You can't ruin what I've ordained. This isn't a fragile thread you must tiptoe around. It's a golden cord, woven by my own hands, unbreakable by human frailty. Your stumbles, covered. Your fears, disarmed. Your humanity, already factored into my divine equation. They won't love you despite your story. They'll love you because of it. Your battles will become their anthem. Your victories, their battle cry. When you tremble, they won't fix you. They'll stand shoulder to shoulder with you and declare, "Watch our God part seas." This is covenant. Two broken vessels fused with my grace, carrying glory no single heart could hold. 21. Type 555 if you've had confirming dreams. Remember the ones who walked away? The doors that slammed? I orchestrated every goodbye. Not to hurt you, to honor you. I wouldn't let you build eternity with someone who treated you as temporary. Every exit was a divine evacuation, making space for the one who will look at you and whisper, "With you, I see forever." Now lift your hands. Feel this shift in the atmosphere. The season of hiddenness is over. What I birthed in secret is about to erupt in the visible realm. When you stand face to face, you won't say, "Where have you been?" You'll breathe, "Oh, you were worth every tear, every weight, every shattered dream. Now I understand." So speak it now, bold and unashamed. Let your voice shake hell's foundations. I am ready for the one heaven has prepared for me. I receive love that heals, honors, and awakens destiny. I align with divine timing. My covenant arrives on schedule. Feel that? Angels just rolled away another stone. Chains snapped in the unseen realm. Your declaration wasn't words, it was warfare. You've been asking for a breakthrough, child, but turn around. You're not waiting for it anymore, you're walking straight into it. With every step of obedience, every yes to my voice, you're closing the distance between promise and fulfillment. So rise up, my covenant partner. Dust off your expectancy. The love I bring won't just fill your arms, it will launch your legacy. This is your holy moment. The world won't be the same. My beloved warrior, rise up. The season of waiting is over. Can you feel it? That electric shift in the atmosphere? It's not your imagination. It's the sound of destiny locking into place. Right now, as you breathe this truth, their spirit is being drawn toward yours by an invisible current of my grace. They're no longer distant. They're in motion. Angels have released the winds of alignment, and nothing, no force of hell, no human mistake, no delay, can stop what I've ordained. I see you straining to picture how they'll arrive. Release that burden. My methods will surprise you. They might walk into your life through a door you thought was sealed shut. A healed friendship, a restored connection, a chance encounter on ordinary ground, or perhaps a stranger whose eyes feel like home from the very first glance. Don't box me into your expectations. I specialize in the unexpected. The package might startle you, but the essence will resonate in your spirit like a forgotten song. While you read these words, they're stirring, awakening, feeling a holy restlessness they can't explain. In their quiet moments, they're praying for you, asking me to make them brave enough, whole enough, ready enough to step into your life without hesitation. I'm answering. I'm healing ancient wounds in them, breaking chains of fear, depositing courage like gold in their bones. They're being refined for you even now. 24. Type A MEN for Divine Peace Confirmation. Prepare your space, not just your home, your heart. Sweep out the debris of old disappointments. Clear the clutter of what-ifs and if-onlys. Make room, not for a guest, but for a permanent resident of your soul. This isn't temporary. This is a divine occupation. They won't just visit your life, they'll transform it. So open every door. Leave no corner untouched by expectation. You've asked for signs? Look deeper than feathers or numbers. The greatest sign is unfolding within you. This fierce, unshakable knowing that it's time. That restless energy isn't anxiety. It's spiritual adrenaline. Your spirit senses their approach like a storm feels the charge before lightning strikes. You're not waiting anymore. You're positioning. I know you feared they'd hesitate, that they'd see your past or your pain and turn away. Hear me roar over that lie. Their mind is already made up. I've written your name on their heart in eternal ink. When they see you, they won't see flaws. They'll see the answer to prayers they wept in the dark. They won't weigh options. They'll recognize you as covenant and choose you with unwavering certainty. Every step they take toward you is ordered by my hand. Every detour, every delay in their journey was me protecting the timing. Not a single tear they cried was wasted. Each one watered the soil where your union will bloom. They've walked through fire too, beloved. But those flames weren't meant to destroy them. They were meant to forge them into someone who could handle the weight of your anointing. Click like if your spirit just resonated. Throw away your calendar. This isn't about dates or deadlines. It's about divine readiness. The moment your spirits align in perfect resonance, the moment your healing reaches the tipping point, the moment your trust in me outweighs your fear, that's when the collision happens. And it will feel less like meeting and more like remembering. Get ready for peace, real peace. Not the absence of chaos, but the presence of unshakable assurance. When they stand before you, you won't feel butterflies, you'll feel homecoming. A deep, resonant calm that whispers, "This is where I belong." That peace isn't emotion, it's my seal of approval on your union. The enemy will panic. He'll try last-minute sabotage, whispering old insecurities, stirring up distractions, even sending counterfeits draped in false light. Stand firm. Your discernment is sharpened now. You'll know true from false not by logic, but by the resonance in your spirit. What I bring won't bring confusion. It will bring clarity like dawn. This is bigger than romance, bigger than companionship. When your hands join, legacy is born. Generations will be shifted by your union. Broken lines will mend. Curses will shatter. Your love won't just fill your hearts, it will spill into deserts and make them bloom. That's why hell fought so hard. But it's too late. The decree is issued. The wheels are turning. 39. Share this covenant awakening. So lift your head higher. Square your shoulders. Walk like royalty who knows their crown is coming. I'm not just giving you love. I'm giving you a kingdom assignment wrapped in intimacy. What I'm about to do will leave you breathless. It will exceed every dream, every whispered hope, every quiet longing you clutched in the night. I don't do enough. I do abundantly beyond. The final barriers are crumbling even now. Angels are dismantling roadblocks you've never seen. Demonic assignments are being canceled mid-air. Your praise isn't just worship, it's warfare clearing the path for their arrival. So sing, dance, declare. Your joy isn't denial, it's your weapon. Get ready to be found, beloved. They're coming. Not to sample, but to stay. Not to wander, but to build. And when your eyes meet across that room, that street, that moment, you'll finally understand. Every tear was sacred. Every wait was wisdom. Every no was protection. For this, for them, for the love that will rewrite your story from this day forward. 43. Click like if you feel movement happening.